I don't see anyone talking about this. I haven't seen anyone talk about this. People are talking about their disgruntles with the anniversary and the reward. I see that a lot of people talking about that, but they're not talking about other things regarding Zani. I noticed watching the trailer for Zani. I was sitting there. I was enjoying. I was drinking my coffee, and as they were explaining things about her, I started choking on my coffee. Why? I started noticing some similarities here, and I'm not complaining. Look, I'm all for it, because yo, I'm seeing some similarities to my all-time favorite superhero ever. And those of you who probably don't have a YouTube channel and have nowhere to really talk about it, those of you who just watch YouTube who have caught it but have never voiced it out there, probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so she is a vigilante, only comes out at night, saying that they described that she has a reason why something happened to her in her past to make her be a vigilante. Some of you already are saying, oh, but that's almost every vigilante, right? Okay. Except I took even closer looks. I noticed this before they even announced the trailer. Okay? Before they even announced the lore behind her, I noticed that she looked very similar to a bat. And I noticed this at first glance. I was like, wait, who is she? Like, and I took a gander at her poster, at her in the season 2 poster, and I was like, she has a very batty look about her. You guys already know who I'm talking about, what superhero I'm describing, okay? Vigilante, bat, let's just hit it. Nail on the head, Batman, okay? My all-time favorite superhero, one of my all-time favorite superheroes. I like Zatanna too, but Batman, okay, look, take a close look at her design. The horns, people would say, oh, she looks like a goat. No. If you look at her, at those horns, they shape the outlining of bat ears. The coat that's draped over her is the bat wings. If you were to put her silhouette up on the wall, it would look like a bat. And then, not only that, but take a look at the new map, the new terrain that's coming. It looks exactly like Gotham City from the Arkham series. Tell me that does not look like Gotham. Tell me that does not look like Gotham. That looks like Gotham. Look at the colors. Look at the lighting. It's Gotham City. And that scene when she was fighting the other Bay, that I hope is going to be playable in the future, Kuro games. That whole scene reminded me of the scene where Batman was either fighting Bane or fighting Deathstroke in this arena style scenario. So I'm just saying, Kuro games, can we please, since this is the direction we're going, I really would not mind a playable female Joker inspired character, like maybe, you know, like a Harley Quinn character up in here. Okay. Yeah. Here's the poster that I was referring to earlier. So this is when I really, like, in my peripheral, I was not even looking at Zani. I was looking over here. I was looking at everyone else, and in my peripheral, I thought I saw a bat. And it was Zani. That's when I figured it out. I was like, wait, why does she look like a bat? And people will wonder, why didn't they just make her a bat girl? That would be kawaii. That would be so cute, right? No. The reason why, I'll tell you the reason why. Copyright. Or they don't want to hit it too close, like hit it too close to home. They don't want to hit it right on the nose, because you get those people that'll say, oh, they just ripped off Batman, yo. They just ripped off Batman. Oh. And just to avoid that drama, they just made it off Bat. She's basically a demon. She looks like a demon almost, but no, she's got that baddie similarity. I'm happy they did that. We're getting basically a female Batman up in this game. Oh, dude, and if that's the case, yo, I would not mind. Listen. Let me get up close, okay? Imagine dailies or weeklies where you get to help Zani fight a different villain. Like, or maybe monthlies, I don't know how much time you guys need for, to cook up new stories with Zani, but I would like to be able to fight crime with Zani and get to know different villains that happen to come around Renacita. Let's go. I'd be down for that. But you guys are probably cooking too much story as it is. But it's on the table. I'm just throwing in. Suggestions, okay? Alright? This is, man, I don't know about you guys, but I am a huge Batman fan. If Zani does come off to be very Batman related, like, look, they even said that there's gonna be more that they're cooking up with lore regarding her past, why she does it. It's not gonna be because her parents tragically passed away in an alley. That'd be way too on the nose. No, it'd be like a sister, or a little brother, or maybe a little girl that, she had, she was sympathetic toward, and something tragically happened to her. That'd be sad, She is vengeance! Zani is the knight! Zani's Batgirl. Batwoman. Tell me what you guys think. You guys agree that she is very Bat-like? And that she's Batman-like? Or do you think that I'm stretching? I don't think so. Bro, there's way too much. There is, in my opinion, there's enough there to put the similarities, okay? That is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!